thankful to the Honorable Minister Suresh Prabhuji. We have seen him working for such a long time for our country. We are so proud of him. And he is doing the inauguration of our Flow Odisha chapter. And I sincerely thank him for that. And in Odisha, rightly said by Honorable Minister, Union Minister, that few years back, the women workforce were generally utilized for household work. They were not coming out in the open in terms of industry, in terms of to participate in public forum, in industrial growth, in economic activity. But I'm so proud today under the leadership of our Chief Minister, 50% the women in our state, they have come out today. 70 lakh women are enrolled with the government now, and they are participating in different economic activity. So that is the strength of Odisha. We have such a huge coastline. We got 53% of bauxite of the country. We got 38% of iron ore. We got 25% of the coal. We got around 11% of the total nation's water reservoir. So it's this kind, and we have got such a strong manpower, skilled women manpower. With all this asset and the women workforce, definitely Odisha can work wonders. And with the blessing of our Chief Minister, all our women entrepreneurs, there are 501 now. The startups, they are doing extremely well. In the industrial sector also, women participation has increased over the years. With all this, the activities of Flow Odisha chapter will take give a new dimension to the economic activity of our state. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Sir, you were saying something, Prabhu sir?
No, I was just going to thank my dear young friend for holding such an important position. I will remember when I was a railway minister, there used to be a delegation led by the Speaker of Odisha Assembly to come to every year to Delhi before the railway budget and present a memorandum. That particular year, when I presented the first ever railway budget of the full railway budget of the Narendra Modi government, they couldn't come because of some logistical issue. After that, many of them told me that the amount of allocation that was made for Odisha for the railways has never been so much in the past. So that is something which we have a special love for Odisha, because if we develop Odisha, we develop India. So we look forward to it, and thank you, my dear friend, the minister, that we are doing such a great job. Please count on our full support. Whenever you need any help, I will be always there with you as one of your fellow colleague. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So kind of you.
Thank you so much. Chandan, the admin of this program, can I request you to play the celebratory video also, please? Dharitri Patnaik and team. Sir, Dharitri Patnaik is the chairperson for the new chapter of Bhubaneswar in Odisha. Can I request Dharitri to come, give your acceptance speech, take this new role as chairperson of Bhubaneswar, Flow Bhubaneswar, and we all congratulate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shri Suresh Prabhuji. Prime Ministers Sherpa to G7 and G20, Shri Dibya Shankar Mishra, Honorable Minister Energy Industries, MSME, Government of Odisha, Mrs. Harjinder Kaur Talwar, President Flow, Mrs. Janvi Pukan, Incoming President Flow, members of the governing body, Presidium, chairs and incoming chairs, and members of all other chapters, and my dear friends. I'm honored and very thankful to Flow for choosing me and giving me this opportunity. Empowering women entrepreneurs is very essential for the development of the nation as well as for attaining the sustainable development goals. We all have to make our efforts through various areas, through partnerships, to ensure that not only we empower women entrepreneurs, but also empower women in general. And Bhubaneswar chapter will work in this direction and give it a thrust to empower women entrepreneurs and ensure that we put the women entrepreneurs and enterprises of Orissa on the map of India and maybe globally. And we'll work with women at all levels with the support of government, NGOs, industries, members, and various stakeholders. During these extraordinary times, I'm confident that Flow Bhubaneswar will achieve and make an extraordinary impact in the lives of women entrepreneurs and women of Orissa. And we ensure that we will, me and my team will do everything to ensure that whatever we set out to achieve, we will achieve that. The mission and vision of Flow is the power to empower. The power to empower is a huge responsibility. And I seek all your support, cooperation, love, and blessings to achieve the goals that we set out for Flow Bhubaneswar. I would like to introduce my team. My team members include Sunita Mohanty, Senior Vice Chair. The first slide, please. The first. I have Sunita Mohanty, Senior Vice Chair. I have Tanaya Patnaik as my Vice Chair, Rima Dhawan as Treasurer, Namrita Chahal as Secretary, Sikata Das as Joint Treasurer, Poonam Mahapatra as Joint Secretary, Tanvi Hans and Ritu Gupta, Sonia Gugnani, Sucheta Mohanty Khatoi, Sonal More and Hani Patnaik as my committee members. And we have with us more than 50 young, enterprising, enthusiastic women entrepreneurs of Orissa as our members. And I hope I will have a very successful tenure. Thank you all for your support and blessings. And thank you.
Thank you, Dharitri. Sir, if we come back to questions, will you like to say a few words to Dharitri, sir? Mr. Prabhu.
Sorry?
Would you say something to Dharitri or should carry on with question answers?
No, actually, to be very honest with you, I've been extremely, it was a very interesting program. Talking to all of you has been a pleasure. And as I said in the beginning itself, that you do a lot of work in which wherever you need any support or some sort of assistance, I'll always be available to you as one of your volunteers to make it happen. And also to tell you that there are initiatives of this kind will go a long way, because normally we think agriculture is something which is not my problem because we are living in urban area, what has to do with us. We seldom realize that whatever food we get is from the rural areas, whatever milk we get is from the rural areas. Whatever jobs we are created, actually speaking, are somewhere or the lab, there's a linkage with agriculture. So boosting agriculture of India, rejuvenating, is actually making this new India that Prime Minister talks about. So I'm very happy that we are focused on this topic. I really look forward to working with all of you. The logistic, which is going to be one of the fastest growing area. In fact, Prime Minister created logistic division for the first time as a separate division and was attached to the Commerce Ministry where I was a minister. So logistic I have seen very closely, and therefore the logistic is something which is linking rural area with urban areas. Logistic is something which is going to add more jobs in the future time to come. So what I'm just saying is re-emphasizing the point that agriculture is going to be the main trigger for bringing this new India a reality. So thank you very much. I really look forward to it, and I'm sure I'll get more opportunities to interact with you. May not necessarily always through video conferencing, maybe sometimes in person as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, one point to Mr. Suresh Prabhu.
Sorry? Yeah, please.
Sir, you talked about agriculture. That's the best thing that you spoke, sir. We are maintaining social distancing in Odisha, and we have started the agricultural work again. And in terms of logistics, sir, the highways should be open. Most of the state borders are sealed. So slowly we should open up the movement of vehicular traffic on the highways at least. And thirdly, the railway freight carriers, the goods train, that should start keeping social distancing in mind. And all these things should slowly start taking off. Then only we can move ahead slightly and protect the GDP that we are planning to for the next 21 and 22, sir.
Thank you very much, my dear friend. You are also energy minister. I was also handling energy. So anytime I will like to use your positive energy to make it into the real driving force of energy to transform the country. Thank you very much.
Sir, when you said I'm going, there is somebody who's written, excellent talk, Mr. Prabhu, ye dil mange more. So should we carry on with one or two more questions today?
Okay, just take two more, come on.
Yeah. Mrs. Namita Gautam, she wanted to ask a question and then I'll take one more question. Yeah. Is she there? No. So who is there next with me? Ranjana ji, you wanted, please carry on with your question. Unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Suresh Prabhuji, for honoring us with your presence. One thing that comes to my mind is because of this coronavirus, a lot of migrant labor is moving to villages. We don't know when and how they will come back to the urban area for employment again. It could happen that they would like to stay on with their families and find some alternative way of living in the rural areas. What steps you think the government should be taking to ensure that they are not underutilized and they can at least fend for themselves and earn as much as they were earning in the urban areas? Thank you.
Right now, the government, the Prime Minister personally, the Home Minister, they have been taking extraordinary steps to ensure that the migrant laborers are taken care of wherever they are currently. They are provided with shelter, they are provided food, and they have been really taken care of. It is possible that somehow they will go back, and when they'll come back is an issue. If we deal with such a situation, we'll have obviously have to come out with ideas to make it happen. If you have any ideas as to how can we encourage it, you can always tell us. But as it always happens, see, these are the market forces. If there are enough jobs available within the urban areas, the people who can do that job, if not available within the urban area itself, people will come from outside to take the job. It always happens like this. Therefore, as we call it as a labor market. So this will be inevitable process as will happen. But of course, it might amount to certain amount of realignment of ideas, like some say plumbers and carpenters. If they are not available in adequate quantity, whether their wages should go up or something, which will be not a bad idea eventually, if you again look at it. So I think we'll have to deal with the situation as it emerges. But if you have any good ideas, you can always share with us. Thank you very much.
Harjinder, can I just speak for a minute?
Of course, yes.
Yeah, as Chair, Orissa FICCI State Council, Monica, myself, I welcome the team in Orissa and Flow Bhubaneswar, and a great congratulations to all of you. And we are all waiting for all of you to come from across the country to wish them a great success. Thank you, Mr. Prabhu, and thank you, Captain Mishra. Thank you so much.
Is Mr. Dilip Chinoy there? Can I ask anybody if Mr. Dilip Chinoy has joined it? No. Does anybody have any last question, or we can just look at the camera for a group picture along with Mr. Prabhu and Mr. Dibya Shankar? So can I request you all to look at the camera, please? Thank you. Thank you so much, Shri Suresh Prabhu. Thank you so much, Shri Dibya Shankar Mishra ji. Congratulations to team Bhubaneswar Flow. Congratulations to FICCI Ladies Organization for having achieved launch of first chapter ever through by means of internet and online. So thank you so much.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Harjinder.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Bye, sir.
Congratulations.